Hi, I'm at your Cengage Instructor Center, and you go to my library. We have a number of personal finance books, but I think this one might hit your needs the best. You can click on this title, and that'll take you to one version of our ebook. And it also takes you to where your resources are, things like PowerPoints, lesson plans, test banks, all those kinds of things. Now over here to the left, click on My Courses. We have a very strong online program for your students. Click on this title here, and that will take you to a practice course. You can go in and play with this course as much as you'd like. This can and will integrate into Blackboard. Things can be for practice, they can be for grade. If it's an area that you don't cover, we can hide it. So over here is essentially the table of contents of the book. We call it, what do we call it? We call it our learning path or lesson. Yeah, the learning path. There we go. I'm stumbling here. So these are your various chapters, and they're all set up in very much the same way. So if we click on any one activity, it's going to start out with an overview video, and I'm not going to click on each of these, but they're very up-to-date, nice videos. This one oversees the chapter, and they're typically 5 to 10 minutes long. They can all be linked individually. Then we have some Learn It, and this is an activity that's really just going to get the student to think about some things in their own opinion, and how this particular subject might affect their lives. So they'll ask them some basic questions like that to kind of prime them for the book. Over here, we have our ebook for the chapter. They'll click on this to get to the ebook. Now, built in that ebook are a bunch of videos. These are all these videos, and they're all short. They're all very high engagement type videos. You can see they're very specific in what they cover. So they're a great way for students to review or to learn about those things. Because unfortunately, we know they don't read the way we'd like them to. Here are some into the chapter problems. So these are problems that are in the book. Some of these are math related. And the software will correct them and give them different chances. They get 3 chances at each problem, and it gives a nice explanation when it's wrong. So they can read that, and then they can try another version. So they're going to get it again, but it won't be the same numbers or exactly the same problem. So that's the end of the chapter problems. Practice test is mostly multiple choice, just covering the reading. Under Apply It, we're going to have a couple types of problems. So some are more involved than others, but again, that same format of things, and they are very specific in what they're going to cover. But again, their homework, it's hard to Google a little bit. They got to do a little reading for this one, and then they'll go in and answer their questions, and they get it graded. And again, they get 3 tries at it. So it's kind of a low stress type of activity for your students. And here is a little more application oriented problems on that subject. If you want to use Excel, there are some Excel activities. So it doesn't matter what chapter we went to, essentially it's all set up in that same format. So I'm happy to go over this in more detail with you. Let me know what you think and what questions you have. Thank you and have a tremendous day.